Hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and welcome to Kaiserpunk. Kaiserpunk is a upcoming city building strategy game developed and published by Overseer Games. From the Steam page, Build and Conquer in Kaiserpunk, the ultimate city builder and grand strategy combo set in an alternative 20th century world. Engage in epic battles on land, sea, and air, or use your economic power to emerge as the ultimate victor. This developer has also put out games called Patron and Aquatico, neither of which I've heard of, but that doesn't mean they're not awesome. Kaiserpunk has been on my radar for quite some time. It's been on my wish list for just as long as it's been on my radar. Starting to get more into the city builder type games. Manor Lords, although I haven't really played it since the demo, is going to be coming to the channel. City Skylines 2, if they ever get it sorted out, I'm going to bring it to the channel. I do have City Skylines, but in order to put Flight Sim on my computer, I had to make some choices, and that was one of the games that went back into the Steam Neverworld. We're going to be taking a look at Kaiserpunk. It's listed as being a Q4 2024 release date. It is part of the Steam NextFest. Runs through the 17th. By the time this goes up, that NextFest will probably be over. So this is going to be the demo version of that. Over here, we've got the disclaimer that the developers made out, just warning everybody that this is a work in progress and does not reflect at all what the finished product is going to look like. But I'm going to take a look at it nonetheless and see what we can come up with here. I'm not sure if I'm going to make any type of series out of this or how many videos I'm going to get out of this, but we'll just start it and see where the game takes us. I will link to the Kaiserpunk's Steam page in the description down below if you want to go add that to your wish list if you like what you see. Sure, there's a lot of other people out there, like LT Gaming is going to probably be doing something on this, and they do a lot better job of describing things than I do. So looks like we've got a tutorial to play. Welcome to Ocean View Bay, a coastal map with scattered village ruins and abandoned battlefields. Nature reclaims the remnants of once vibrant settlements, offering a haunting blend of history and beauty. Start this map to learn the ropes of Kaiserpunk through a guided tutorial. So I do believe this is set after World War I, kind of an alternate to what actually happened, where you have to rebuild and go through all that. Let's get into this here. Let's just do this here real quick. Yay! My heritage. Okay, wow. Pioneer Spirit gives you faster salvage and repair. Sacred Council, faster army deployment. Diplomatic Hub, faster alliance formation with other nations. Manifest Destiny, there is a lot of these. Wow, I'm not going to read them all. I will browse through them. Stronger influence on the instability of neighbors with Manifest Destiny. Increase resource, increase immigration, increase free trader, faster development, that might not be bad. Faster construction and repair of region upgrades. Faster fleet, bonus to infantry attack. So there is going to be combat in this game, as well as city building and management. Not really sure how that all is going to mesh together, or how much of that is in this demo here. Let's go with Scientific Renaissance for our heritage. City name, Harbor Crest. That's fine. He kind of looks like me. Okay. Wow. Starting resources. I'm not going to change any of this. City events frequency, normal. Military experience modifier, immigration rate. Victory conditions, territory conquest, faction conquest, scientific supremacy, or diplomacy, diplomatic victory. Or if it tells, nope. Alright, so here we go.
In the early 20th century, the world was consumed by the flames of an unending conflict. The Great War, which was expected to draw to a close, instead spiraled into an abyss of perpetual warfare. The hopes for peace and restoration shattered as the envoys of the Versailles Peace Treaty were brutally assassinated, plunging the world into further chaos. As the years rolled on, the global stage transformed into a battleground where nations fought relentlessly, their war machines fueled by unquenchable thirst for power and dominance. Monarchies and empires, once pillars of strength, crumbled under the weight of constant warfare and the shifting tides of history. A battalion of battle-weary soldiers, having deserted the relentless conflict, returned to their once familiar land, only to discover a haunting sight. A desolate wasteland of ruins. Amidst the crumbling remains of a nation, they encounter the lingering echoes of war, grappling with the ghosts of their past and the harsh realities of a world forever changed. Undeterred, they rally together, fueled by a resilient spirit to rebuild not just their lives, but also their shattered nation.
I guess they're not going to read that part to me. Some scumbags have dug in, but I think we can take them. They don't really scream experience. We could use the place to rest and recover, maybe even for a season. It says Arthur Mitchell. Okay. Your journey starts with a single step. It's not much, but it's a start. The battalion has expelled the violent brigands from the local church and established a headquarters there. All right. Click to start event. Let's just go through some of these things here. Used for pretty much everything. Gained through taxes. That's money. Laborers operate the lower tier of buildings. Manufacturers fill the various factory jobs. Require Tier 2 housing. Technicians require Tier 3 housing and higher education than their lower class counterparts. Specialists are the highest class in Kaiserpunk and are employed dominantly in science and the most advanced building. They require Tier 4 housing. This is my morale. I have no morale, I guess. Won't stay up if I click on it. Toggle play pause, increase speed, change current weather, change time of day. The electricity, we don't have any yet. Water, plywood. Looks like we have 41 plywood. No bricks, concrete, or glass. Oops. So this is our church. It's our headquarters, I guess. So we've got a cities tab, and nothing happens in the army. Toggle demolish mode, copy mode, move mode, something. Repair or upgrade. Show housing buildings. Let's take a look at the map here. Oh, this is where you build. Laborer house, low density housing for laborers. Alright, this is agricultural buildings. We have a farm and a grain field. Lawn. An assortment of various trees to use as decoration. Press U to open the development screen. Here we go. Agricultural development. Alright, so you got the tech tree here. What you research affects what you unlock. You unlock resources and buildings. Right. Oh god. Cannot access the world map before you have at least one army. Financial statistics. Stock overview. Housing overview. In-game menu. Population statistics and research and development. And diplomacy. Alright, so let's click on this right here. Bleak world, at least in the beginning, but we're certain you'll turn it around, especially with the help of the diligent citizens of your city-state. Now that you've taken over the local church and set it up as your base operations, let's take a few minutes to familiarize yourself with the interface and your surroundings. When you're ready to proceed, click on the button below. Okay. I already went through all these, so that's what they're going to have me do. It's difficult to do something with nothing, but we can use the ruins to our advantage. If we send our boys to clear the rubble, we'll salvage some resources and make some room. While we're at it, 2 birds, 1 stone. I suggest we start with the town square. Alright. Use WASD to move the camera around. Use Q and E to rotate the camera, or hold the mouse button. And then zoom, on zoom. Interact with objects. Okay. It's difficult to do something with the... Yep. You'll encounter many reminders of the devastation, and most of these can be salvaged for useful resources or other rewards, or even repaired. Once repaired, you'll be able to move them around like any other building. So our goal here is to salvage the town square. What a wreck. I guess it's daytime now. Nice little transition today. Maybe. Uh-oh. Here we go. Woo! Within several weeks, almost half of the ruined village was cleared, yielding a trove of valuable resources and land cleared of obstacles for further construction. Meanwhile, battalion members will take on the task of scouting the area and vigilance against would-be enemies to ensure the safety of the fledgling community. So we get 250 plywood, 50 bricks, 30 wood, 40 vegetables, and 20 bread. Didn't even have to do anything. Well, let's move on, I guess. Job's done. Some civilians who were hiding in the ruins joined us too. We should consider providing some housing or our people will start falling ill. 2 small blocks should kick things off in the right direction. Construct buildings is the main way to expand your capital, increase production and resources, and in general, become a stronger power in the world of Kaiserpunk. The default view shows building categories at the bottom of the screen. Choose a category and then a specific building in that category. Check for any additional controls at the top of the screen. All right. Build 2 laborer houses. How do you rotate? Oh, R, rotate. Cycle models. Well, let's... I guess you have different models of labor houses here. Okay. There's one. Give them a little space in between. Okay, there's the other one. Members of the battalion and some of the local civilians who join you welcome the completion of the first houses. Many more will be needed sooner rather than later, but it's a welcome sight nonetheless. We get 20 laborers for building those 2 houses. The first houses have been built. They're not the best, but they'll do. At least they're dry and warm, which can't be said for the pathways. Smart choices to clear out some roads, nothing fancy. A simple clear dirt road will do for now. At least it'll prevent injuries. Right. All buildings in the capital must be linked at least to the town center, while some, like production buildings, have additional prerequisites to function properly. Buildings can have multiple entrances, and they are all clearly marked. Only a single entrance must be connected to the wider road network. You can find the roads under transportation category. I've made significant progress in developing branch and have unlocked new possibilities. A manufacturer house and a lamp and a bench. Right, so the roads connect the houses to the town center. Alright. Where's the town center? I probably built my houses way too far away from the town center. But whatever. Let's grab the road. Just extend it through here. Maybe that church is the town center. Okay. Maybe it's not the town center. I know they showed me the damn town center, but can't seem to find it now. So we'll connect this like this. There we go. Your new capital may be emerging from war and destruction, but that's no excuse for chaos. A good road network connecting every nook and cranny will ensure township evolves properly and in order. Now that you have the first pioneer living in your capital, it's time for the battalion to step down. From now on, salvage or repair will have to be handled by your citizens. Okay. I'm going to build more roads. We got a little community going here. We got our first 2 houses. Wonder if there's a way to just get rid of this here. I don't want to build roads anymore. There we go. See what this is. Damaged building. Resource stash. We got resources to salvage. Damaged depot. Labor house. And I guess this is the town center, so let's start the event. This is a hell of a start, but we won't be able to feed everyone by scavenging for moldy bread and rotten vegetables. We're barely scraping by for food, and more refugees appear every day. We have to start producing some food, or our small community won't last long. The good side is that most of the battalion is from the countryside. They're no stranger to farming. Whoops, where'd it go? I guess I was taking too long to read it. Basic form of production is employed by buildings that require no input resource. These are your farms, mines, and similar buildings. Each production cycle, which lasts for 12 in-game hours, the building will produce a specific quantity of the product they manufacture. Build a farm. Alright, so we got to build a farm. Where do we want to put our first farm? We got water over here. I've made significant progress in a development branch. Bakery, flour mill. I've unlocked flour and bread. Okay. Well, let's build a farm here. They want us to build a farm, we'll build a farm. Farm, grain field, flour mill, bakery, and cotton field. Let's go with this here. I'm going to put my farm... Let's see, anywhere... I wonder if there's something that shows, like, fertility, if that's a thing here. I'm going to put my farm on the other side of the town center here. Put it right up here. What is cycle modes here? Let's see what the different style... Nope, there is no different style. Farm. Right, so we'll put you right here. There we go. Now we have to connect it. So... There we go. The humble vegetable farm will become the cornerstone of the future of your entire nation, providing your people with the most basic of needs. It's a good start, but you're not there yet. The goods need not only be produced, they must also flow. It's time to set up the lifeblood of your up-and-coming capital. Production on the vegetable farm is underway. We should consider what to do with the produce. Just leaving it on the farm isn't a real option. The smarter approach would be to build a depot and let it take care of the logistics. Right? All goods that are produced in your capital must be transported between buildings. Usually this means the goods are transported to and from depots, which is why all production buildings require a direct road link to a nearby place depot. Depots automatically dispatch transporters to handle the transport task. Alright. So this is our depot, I believe. Damaged depot. I was pretty sure we were, what do we have to do here? Depot. I guess we have to rebuild a depot. Well, we'll... put it right next to the farm. Whoops. I'm used to the right click to rotate, so things keep disappearing on me. That's why. Alright, depot is right next to the farm. More than likely, the first of many is dispatch its transporters with good organization and a touch of luck. This is just the start of a future of a bustling economy, brimming with goods, being carried back and forth. All right. You can see the guys moving around here. They've got pretty modern looking forklifts for World War I era. It's the Tremaine Wholesale Company. Here's the farmers doing their thing. I wonder if you can click on them. Nope. Just the farm. I gotta say, it does look really nice. The little, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Governor, what we've accomplished here in mere weeks is astonishing. But if the township is to grow strong, we'll need more manpower, a larger workforce to handle all the production needs. Our scouts have reported finding more locals hiding among the ruins, but they won't join us if we have no place to stay. I wish you'd give me enough time to read, though. Almost everything in your capital requires workers to function properly, and on top of that, you need recruits to train army units. Both workers and recruits come from the same pool. Immigration is the main way to get more people in your capital. Immigrants arrive from the outside, meaning from the other regions in the world, although the initial interest already exists within your capital region. The higher the immigration interest, the quicker the immigration pool will rise, which only helps you achieve your goals. Additional people can be found by exploring the local ruins and resolving stories. To settle immigrants in your capital, simply place appropriate housing for them class-wise. Okay? I guess we gotta build more houses for more people that want to live in our little area here. I guess it wants me to do this, but I'm really kind of fiending to do this. Workforce 20 manufacturers. It'll give me 20 laborers. I don't know if I need manufacturers right now, but what's this? Doesn't say. Alright, well, I'll humor them and build another house here. Right. What's that? Guess we'll have to find out after we build the house. I'm gonna put a house over here too. Right. So how many of them do I have to build? Roads. Gotta connect them all with roads. Okay. Build a road right down through the middle. Like that. Guess I can't build a road down through there. These guys need to be connected to the road too. We'll extend our road out. With a small village beginning to take shape, your scouts are reporting new eyes shifting in your direction. Locals hiding from the brigands are starting to notice your progress. You cannot be sure if they are to be trusted, but you also cannot afford to be picky. So we get 30 laborers, 10 manufacturers. Here's our laborers. Our morale is up to 6. That's a good thing. Salvaging for material can only get us so far. We cannot rely on scavenging parties to stumble on construction materials. We must produce these on our own. Setting up a production of plywood. Right? One of the most basic production chains is the production of plywood. Wood produced by a forester is taken to a lumberyard where it is processed into plywood. A basic city building type of thing here. If you place these two buildings close to each other, small trucks will transport resources directly, which is a great way to optimize good transportation. Alright, so we have to set up plywood production. And this would be a forester. kind of want to get rid of some of this crap out here. We seem to be growing in this direction, but if I'm going to set up some type of industry, I may want it to be a little bit away from where my living arrangements are. But for now, I think I'm just going to put it right here. Right. Then a lumberyard. Lumberyard will be right next to... Oops. I think I put the lumberyard on the wrong side of the... Yeah, I did. Oh well. They'll all be facing this way. Actually... You face that way, and then we'll bring you down here. Kind of a little worried that I'm not going to be able to extend a road out here to connect these guys. So we'll put that there. Then connect it with the road. Go all the way around it. Like that. Oh, I can't. Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. The hill here is causing me some problems. Alright, we'll extend it out like that. Go all the way around the farm. And connect back. There's the trucks doing their work on the self-sustaining production of plywood marks a pivotal moment in your fledgling capital. You're no longer reliant on scavenging like a nomad or an animal. It is a significant step forward, but one of many to follow. Alright, well that looks kind of dumb. That road like that. But I kind of need it, so... Yeah, I was a little worried that this hill here was going to interfere with building a road, and sure it did. I wonder if I could connect it like this, at an angle. Left click to add points. Stretch across water. Cycle road type. Shift. Yeah, we can't connect here. Just connect here then. I guess. You can even build a house here. Or a lawn. Or some trees. Put some trees here. I guess we're just building a road. Well, hell with it. Moving on. Like nothing just happened here. Oh my god. Stop. Not letting me, unless those are planted. I'm assuming those might be planted. They have to grow. I'm getting reports of some less than flattering words directed at you, Governor. Seems the civilians aren't pleased with their end of the bargain. It's somewhat understandable since we're basically asking them to live off vegetables. Might have to look into producing at least some wheat bread to supplement their meals. Morale of your citizens depends on a number of factors. The fulfillment of their basic needs is just one. Each morale category carries its own significance, but failing to meet their needs is the only one that can lead to your citizens leaving your capital. Alright, so we have to supply bread production now for our happy little people. Grain field. Let's continue up this way here with our farm. Can't put it here because of the hill. Damn hill. Alright, there we go. Now we have to connect it to the road. Flour mill. Put the flour mill right next to it. Like that. What is this? Bakery. Okay. And the bakery can go right next to the flour mill. Right, then we gotta connect them all to roads. Whoops. I already had a road here. I could have just, well. Oh, it's a learning process, guys. It's a learning process. Don't be too hard on me now. Laborers seem pleased that you've heard them and responded, which of course is great, though I have my doubts that we'll have similar luck with some of the other groups that might wander into our little town. Breaking bread. A stable production of bread, perhaps the simplest yet so essential resource, will help in the short term, but those are just the basics. Before long, your citizens will require and request more. Alright. This is a resource deposit of coal. I want to look around a little bit here and see iron. We got water down here. Wow, there's a lot of ruins and trenches too. You have made significant progress in development branch. Have unlocked new possibilities. So we're unlocking resources and buildings as we go. I guess it's an automatic thing. But here's a battlefield. With trenches. It's still got fire burning in the barrels there. Alright, what's next? Hostiles incoming! Hostiles. Lookouts are reporting that a large group is on the way here, probably buddies of the previous inhabitant. Orders. Send someone to negotiate, but keep an armed detail on the ready if things go sideways. I don't care if it's their mothers. Send whoever we still have armed to cut them off. I'm not letting that scum back in here. What if they just want to be friends? Let's send someone to negotiate.
It is time for you guys to step down.
Sure doesn't look like our negotiations are going very good. Wow. Well, shit. With a violent clash followed by the downing of the river bridge, the brigands have shown their intentions. They are less than pleased with you taking over territory they deem theirs and will stop at nothing to take it back. Your staunch resolve stopped them for now, but... Well, what do you mean? They killed my guy and blew up the bridge. We lost 10 laborers, too. They've retreated, for now at least, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time before they try again. Our guys can't follow them because of the bridge, which gives that scum more time to recover. Whatever may be, without some proper security, we're sitting ducks. We got to get a military base up and running and start training some militia. Made it through it. And that's salvage. What's my workforce? I got negative 30 on my workforce. The main way to get more workers is immigration, but there are ways to get out of a tight spot, so here are a few tips. Temporarily pause production or public service in buildings that use the same class. Building info panel. Boost morale to increase immigration. Build propaganda bureaus in the region. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Building is not working properly. Met another development threshold. Check out the nearby ruined factory. Okay. Wonder if this little arrow here means insufficient workforce. Where's the ruined factory? Right here? Ruins. I don't think that's the ruined factory. Damaged depot. Damaged labor house. Ruins. Damaged building. Where would the damaged factory be? Is that it right there? Oh, it is. Damaged factory. Structure marked by both time and war still stands proudly. The visible rough edges are nothing. Once repaired, you'll have a fully working factory. Okay. Start event. As you well know, Governor, training and keeping a standing army takes a lot of resources. Thankfully, I might have a solution. There's a factory in the region. It's in ruins, but I'm certain we could find a lot of what we need there. Sounds good, but I'm guessing such a treasure trove isn't just laying there unguarded. Looks pretty fortified to me. The battalion cautiously navigates the hazardous terrain of a ruined factory, unearthing machinery and tools that had once fueled productivity. Chance encounter reveals a group of skilled workers, survivors who have adapted to the grim surroundings. We could use skilled manufacturers, see if they would be willing to join us. Time's up. We're taking over. They better leave while they still can. Let's see if they want to join us. Your worthy scout teams have located, and your diligent citizens have salvaged essential resources. Wow. We got a lot of shit. Makes it possible to train new battalion units. If anything more requires setting up your own production. That takes time, which is currently not in ample supply, but make no mistake, it will be necessary. So we get, looks like 200 handguns, 400 ammunition, 150 food rations, 10 manufacturers, which is not reflected up here. Okay. We repair. Repair. Oh, I am repairing it, I think. Oh, whatever. Let's go back to the main center here. Click to start event. As expected, the factory storage was full. Resource-wise, we're covered for a little while. It's not sustainable in the long run, but we can train and arm at least a basic army. What are we waiting for? To create an army, simply build a new military base. A commanding officer, the army's general, is automatically assigned and the army is formed. Though initially, the army won't have any units. It's up to you to train individual army units that an army consists of. All of this is primarily done through military base info panel. Build a military base. So we got a military base, a factory, munitions factory, vehicle factory, aircraft, shipyard, naval base, and air base. But right now we're going to build a military base. And we are going to put it... We are going to put it right... No. Yeah, we'll put it right down here. Looks alright. Don't know if I want to put it this far out of the other side of these ruins or not. I'll just put it right down here. There we go. Brave volunteers from your disbanded battalions have come forward to form a new militia unit to serve in our first army. They know what's at stake. They also know that it's not nearly enough, but training more units demands weapons, resources, recruits, all of which are a scarce commodity. As motivated as they are, a single unit won't stand a chance in any real combat. Training additional units is a must. The world map is now accessible. Cool. How do I get to that? I'd like to get to the world map. Where would the world map? Open world map. Here we go. Alright, so we are in Central Europe. We have a little community kind of right in the middle of, like, Germany. Yeah. Alright. Army supply problem. Well, that's probably going to be our next objective here. I am going to make multiple episodes out of this, so I'm going to call this one right here. Kind of curious what you guys think about this so far. I know we're just working our way through the tutorial, but it gives you a good idea of, like, the basics of how the game operates and what may be needed going forward. It looks really pretty cool. I'm going to continue on in the next part here, but for now, I'm going to call this one to a close. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you like this video and want to see more, want to help out the video get some exposure with the YouTube algorithm, which will help the developers out with awareness, hit the like, leave a comment with your thoughts below. That also helps. If you want to follow along through the demo in Kaiserpunk and all the other crap I do on my channel, hit the subscribe. And we'll pick this up in part number 2. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.